contest. For those of you who think you've heard this before, you're in for a surprise. Hugh win, girl problem, Hugh win.
Gentlemen, have you ever had an issue with a mademoiselle or senorita?
Yes.
Ladies, have you ever had a problem with a young woman? Well, when I was a little kid back in Vietnam, there were other issues. So we had to leave and immigrate to the United States. It wasn't easy. We had to adjust to a new country, a new culture, a new cuisine. We had lots of struggles. My biggest struggle had to do with a young female. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been speaking English since I was 5 years old. I've always thought of myself as a native English speaker. I could read it, and as a kid, I liked to watch lots of TV, so I could hear what people were saying. But what would you do if people made fun of the way you talk? I was a quiet child. My mom was worried. My teachers were worried. My toys were worried. I got encouragement from my teacher. She said I was special. And to show it, she made me get up in front of the entire class. And I saw all the kids in the audience. Some of them were making funny faces at me. That's okay. You can do it. Go on. And I did. I could S-P-L-L, spell. And I could spell so well that I got a trophy as the school spelling bee champ. So my teacher had brought me out and lifted me up, while some of the other kids brought me down. Oh, you think you're so special? Well, can you say the word? Say G-I-R-L. Kids have a way of finding a weakness. What was that? What'd you say? Speak English! What should have been a triumph in my life turned into a trauma for life. From elementary school to high school, into college, into my professional career, even after joining Toastmasters, even after years of giving speeches in Toastmasters. There is a specific word that I always avoid saying. Instead, I use a word like female or young woman, or start speaking another language. Mademoiselle, senorita. Is my pride going to stop me in using part of the English language? What would you do? I had to swallow my ego and admit I'm not that smooth. Sorry, ladies. I had to ask for help. Google, how do you pronounce G-I-R-L? And I found out that it's a very common problem. Young kids, it's the last thing that young kids are able to say. That your child might even have a problem all the way up to the 2nd grade. Maybe after the 2nd grade, that'll be the time to get a speech tutor. So just a few years after my 2nd grade, I finally got a speech tutor. Yes, it's called YouTube. Here's what it taught me. G-I-R-L. 4 letters, 3 sounds. The first sound is G. You have to repeat after me. G. The second sound is sounds by using I-R. Now the last sound is the most difficult sound for non-native English speakers. It's what's called the dark L. But it doesn't have to be scary. Here's how you make that sound. The tip of the tongue goes up, but not touching the roof of the mouth. The back of the tongue goes down. So remember, tip up, back down. So it sounds like this. Oh. Oh. I know if you're not used to saying that, it may sound awkward, but that's how it sounds. So you have to do it slowly, one part at a time. G. Now the first 2 sounds together. Girl. Girl. Girl.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, guys and girls. I no longer have a girl problem. So what's been holding you back? Maybe there's someone making fun of you, or they don't believe in what you're doing, or they may be putting you down. Who can lift you up? Maybe it's a teacher who encouraged you to keep on going, or someone creating videos on the internet, or an audience of people who are there to encourage you every step of the way through your biggest struggle. I found out that if you ask for help, you can turn your trauma into a triumph. G-I-R-L. Girl.